What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my last mixing video for March. Thank you so much for being on this quick tips journey with me. We're almost at the very end of March, but today is going to be the very last mixing video of the series. And it's a very important question that I've been asked a lot, and that really is, how do I know when my mix is actually finished and complete? And this is, the answer may surprise you because it's not a very scientific answer, and it's not one that you can really dissect. It's one that you just have to know. Okay, you've been working on your mix for a long time. You've done all these changes. You've done this processing. You've tried to make all the tracks fit together beautifully. But what's the one indication that your mix is finished? For me, it is if you can listen to through the entire track without having anything stand out as being out of place or too harsh, too muddy, too boomy, whatever. If you can listen to the whole thing and enjoy the experience from the listener's perspective, from an outsider's perspective, and you can really say to yourself, that was a very enjoyable experience, and I really enjoyed that as a whole, then you know your mix is finished. So you see what I mean, right? Like it's something that you just have to experience. There's no real set answer to say like, okay, these frequencies are all balanced correctly. This snare is turned up exactly that right amount. You have to listen from an overall holistic perspective. If the whole thing sounds good to you in one pass, two passes, three passes, and you can't really identify any problems, and you just enjoy the whole thing, then that's how you know you're finished. So just to demonstrate, I'm just going to play through a new beginning, just the intro A and A2, and then I'm going to let you know what I think. Okay, so and by the way, I basically composed and produced this 2 years ago, but I've heard it a few times over the past couple of years, and I still think the mix holds up. So let's just have a quick listen here. Okay, so from an overall perspective, I really enjoyed that. I heard the melody clearly. I heard the distribution of the instruments were correct. The melody stood out over the harmony, which supported the melody. All the supporting figures like the ostinati and all that other stuff, those were sitting kind of in the background. The reverb sounded good. The whole thing just sounded good as a cohesive whole. So to me, that's a good indication that my mix is complete. Now I can export it and publish it wherever I want, So yeah, it's a very straightforward answer actually, but it's important that you listen from an objective perspective, and that's something that's actually difficult to do as a mixer if you've been mixing for a long time. If you're sitting mixing for 2-3 hours, our ears start to get used to the overall thing, and then we start to hear wrong things as right, which is not good. So it's important to take frequent breaks, and then when you come back after a long break, this is what I recommend you do at the end of your mix. So if you feel like you're basically at the end, take a break, then come back, have a listen. If it sounds good to you, there's nothing that stands out as something you need to fix. If you can enjoy the overall experience, you know you're finished. Okay? So a very non-scientific answer, but hopefully that helps. We want to keep things simple, and this is one of the simplest ways to do it. Just enjoy the experience. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. It's going to be a more practical business type of video, so I'm really excited for that, and I'll see you in that video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.